Useless, ignorant masses! It seems even thieves
Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad.
Let's go.
Let's go.
There.
All depends what he does on his next turn now, really, isn't it?
Not bad.
Oh, thank you.
But there is no reason for me to lose to thieves. I won't go easy.
Screw it, diamond dust.
Ravage them!
I'll use my persona.
Feel like we may get enough. May get enough.
Shall we?
How are these low-life brats beating me?
Now's our chance. Let's take his treasure.
Don't think you've won. The power held by the most elite is what rules over our society. It's vexing that I have to use this on some foolish brats. I will educate you through and through.
He's still gonna come at us?
Time to do this.
Gotcha.
Hello.
I have decades of experience over these brats.
No way. He's even stronger now?
He's nothing.
Die.
I'll do something
Oh,
about this.
hello. No, I mean, yay, but you know, I'd have taken like charge or something like that.
Persona!
Alright, so,
Jack Frost!
debilitate please.
Persona!
Marakakakukakukakoju. Not Ryuji, really. Not Ryuji. So, actually, Ryusuke.
Leave it to me. I won't go easy.
Oh no, the pain. It hurts so much, I can't contain my... Oh, whatever. Whatever, mate. Whatever. Okay.
Out of our way!
Not bad. Persona! This is my other self.
Well, that's why I got him in.
Nice moves, Fox.
Come!
Yeah, debility. We don't need debility on him, that's alright. Concentrate,
There.
please.
Persona!
Spread out a heal here. Make sure we're tapped up.
Thank you. Sorry. Woodland Persona! Persona!
Go with the Boofy Die.
Not bad. Stay down.
Nice
I
moves,
did
Fox.
well, yeah.
Come at me. Persona!
Oh, really? I'll come at you, mate. He said to come at you.
To think you'd put up this much of a fight. You bastard. Won't let you have this.
What happened? Are you alright, Joker?
I never would have imagined. That impertinent brat from so long ago, managing to get in my way this much. Honestly, unbelievable. I should have finished you off before this could have happened. It seems I too was naive. However, my dream has been attained. My desire to steer this country has finally come to fruition. But my ambition has only yet begun. I will not stumble over mere minutia like yourself. This time, I'll be dead certain to seal your fate. I will reduce you to nothing!
We've come so far. We have to do something. Joker, please don't lose.
What Thanks. I have to finish this myself.
Persona, you're mine.
Oh, I was hoping that would be it. Wait.
Persona,
No!
ravage them.
Not bad. This can't be. Losing to a brat like him.
That's it, 40k? I'd have expected more.
How could I lose?
For causing countless mental shutdowns in others. You will atone. With your life.
Don't you got something to say to our leader before you go passing out?
Yes. I acknowledge that I incriminated you on false charges. I did it to protect myself. I'm so sorry for what I've done. It feels as though it's been quite some time since I have felt sincerely apologetic.
Do you really mean that?
I don't have the willpower to deceive you at this point. So, I've been defeated.
Sir!
No. Did they succeed?
Hey! Yes, sir.
Will I really be able to kill the Phantom Thieves if I take that?
According to Wakaba Ishiki's research, temporarily collapsing a palace will take down anyone inside it as well. The abrupt nature of the collapse means they will be unable to escape without extreme luck. However, the only way to purposely erase a cognitive world is by halting biological activity. In other words, this medicine will temporarily kill you. There are great risks involved.
That's a hell of a risk, mate.
Anything will do! Give it to me!
Ah,
Mate, you're too late though.
Now, they're done for.
how reckless of him!
That's all you have to say. Oh, how reckless of him, oh dear.
We must be sure to transfer him at once if anything goes wrong.
Wait, why a wheel? And it's for a ship?
I must steer this country. If I don't, who will?
What arrogance! What the? Huh?
An explosion? But we haven't taken the treasure yet. We'll talk later.
Grab it and go.
Come on, let's grab the treasure and run! Huh? Didn't we come from this way?
We can't get through like...
What is happening?
Hey, Oracle!
The ship is exploding. But why?
What kind of sloppy explanation is that?
I don't know what's happening either! Something might have happened to Shido in the real world.
What do you mean, something?
I don't know! Standing around here isn't going to help! We have to run! Oracle, are there any other escape routes? I'm looking, but... What about that way? No! Our path.
Still, where else can we go?
Go to a safe room, then teleport back to the start and get out of here.
Crap! This side too!
Are we sinking? We are not gonna die like this!
Then turn into a boat.
We're gonna die! I don't know how to swim! Over there! A lifeboat!
Let's go!
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
We just gotta get there.
It's too far. We won't reach it in time.
I got this. Huh? Hang tight. I'll nab the boat.
Ryuji!
It's now or never. Here it goes!
Oh, see, that shows his growth. They got to thinking like the first palace. He tried to run, and he collapsed. But now look at him.
Ryuji!
Hang on!
We're moving.
It's like, hey, it'll be alright. He's in Strikers, so...
No way. It can't be. Come on, what the hell, Ryuji? Ryuji! We're back. Ryuji! He didn't make it out. We gotta go back! That's impossible.
This isn't funny at all.
No, it's not.
He was our fastest runner, too!
That's what you have to say? He was... what?
So, this is the treasure.
It's a legislator's pen.
Man, that was close.
There he is.
For real though, why do palaces gotta explode so much? Can't they disappear normally?
For real.
What?
Didn't you... die?
What? I got blasted out from the explosion. When I woke up, I was lying on the grass. I mean, ain't I alive? What's this? Your crying face is so not cute.
It's your damn fault!
What did I do?
Okay, yeah, there's no need to slap him.
We were worried about you! You troublemaker!
Wait, what's this about? Hold on, okay? Come on, I almost kind of died.
He saved the bloody day.
You guys are joking, right?
I'm feeling a bit hungry.
Yeah, I think this is the scene I heard about where it's like, so essentially they beat him up, which is like, he's the one in your group that has physical trauma. He was beaten, his legs were broken, and you beat him up, and you're meant to be his friends? Fuck you guys.
Why don't we stop by somewhere before going home?
How about fuck you, Haru?
Then I want sauteed foie gras.
You don't deserve anything.
We're in reality right now, you know.
Bitch. Okay, so we're having a little time out here at this point because I feel like we just need to talk about that scene in relation to how I feel later, because this is me in the future. This is me after I've completed the game, coming back to talk about this scene. Now I've cooled down a bit, so I warn you there will be like a bit of saltiness from me for the next few parts, because the next few parts were recorded on the same day, so I still have that same mindset. I need to cool down, you know, go away from the scene for a while, so I cool down, because it's like, it did make me quite upset, because it's just the aspect of like, they really did mess up. But that's what I want to talk about here, is very much that idea of what has gone on here, what has upset me, what do I think is wrong with this scene. Now I've got a cool mind about it, so you understand what my thoughts and feelings are and why I'm so upset later in the videos for a little while and before I cool down again, you know. So right, what I have an issue with here after discussions on Discord and Twitch is very much the idea of like, the writing just went very strange, it's very abrupt. And speaking to people on Discord, like Razzo for instance, we're having discussions there, it's very much a case like they nearly did something similar earlier in the game as well that I feel like, yeah, thinking about that more, that's kind of bad. So, like, thinking earlier in the game, the first palace, right? Kamoshida's palace, the whole story there around what he's doing, he's someone who's basically a physical abuser and sexual abuser and stuff like that, does some horrible stuff to people, forces them to do stuff, twists and changes situations in order for people to do things they don't want to do. That was the story, we know that, and then we had his change of heart. It's like, okay, great start, great writing. What happens with the next bit of story is you get Joker and Ryuji very much trying to make Arn do some poses and stuff like that for Yusuke in order to get an advantage. It's like, hold on a minute, that's exactly what Kamoshida was doing. That's a bit off. Like, so thinking back on that, that's a bit almost tone deaf with their own writing. That's what's caught me, I believe. It's that idea of like, it's going the opposite way of what you've just told us about. It's like, it's very abrupt in how it just switches tone, how it switches the point it's making, which can really, 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 really upset you, as we found out. Because, again, the issue with Ryuji's scene that I have is very much like, his entire arc has been about how he's been abused. Physically abused. To the point where I think it was one of his legs were broken, and in the first dungeon, he couldn't run properly. It's a world of cognition. We know that. So it's like, if he wanted to run, if his mind was like, I can run, he would be able to run super fast because it's his mindset, because that's how he thinks about it. So the first dungeon, we see him trip. He falls over. It was like, oh, that's a nice way of him presenting like that's how his cognition thinks. He still thinks he's got bad legs in the cognitive realm. Then we get to what just happened. Ryuji overcame his own trauma. He overcame that aspect of himself and was like, I can run again. I've got the support of people around me. These people have been good to me. I'm going to push myself and get over this in order to save the day. Which was a fantastic piece of writing. Absolutely fantastic. It showed his growth throughout the game. Showed like, okay, I need to be a team player. I need to do this thing. This is what I can do. I can beat this. It's like, yes, Ryuji. Yes, mate. Fantastic piece of... This is the thing. Fantastic piece of writing. Absolutely love that. Almost very subtle as well, if you're not paying attention to that kind of thing going on. But still, absolutely fantastic. Really presented so well. And then to follow it with a scene where his friends beat him up. It's like, what? Again, comes back to that feeling of tone deaf with their own writing. It just feels very, very strange how that happened. And one thing that makes it obvious they kind of are aware that they messed up there is in the anime. That doesn't happen. He doesn't get beat up. It's like, yeah, they changed it there. It's like, to me, that's the more canon way that happened. Now, we thought about like other ways it could have actually played out that would have been more interesting, more fun, more appropriate with the context of what just happened, who Ryuji is, and the fact they're friends. Them being upset is completely fine. I don't have an issue with them being upset. So, on getting a slap in there, that to me is sort of like the limit of what they should do. It's like, okay, yeah, you're upset right now, he's being sort of insensitive, not being aware of like how you feel. A slap to maybe like make everyone aware everyone's emotions are heightened. You don't follow through further on that. It's like, okay, let's calm down, That would be good. That would be like a good way to do it, where it's like, it's not pushed it to the point where he's unconscious on the floor by a pole. But we had thought of other ways of doing it, because it's meant to be a bit of comic relief after what happened, but it's so, again, tone deaf to what's going on that it doesn't work for me at all. So, it's very much a case of like, if he'd say fallen into a tree behind them, say he'd fallen on like the lamppost above them and was hanging there by like his jacket or something like that, it had caught when they'd come out. So the entire time they're talking about how Ryuji's gone and all this type of stuff, like they're going to miss him, how could that happen, blah 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 blah, you know, really upset. And as they walk off all upset, it pans back up and shows that he's just hanging there. Be like, that's the bit of comic relief that you need. It's like, yeah, that works. It's that sort of thing, like it's the wrong character to have done this with. That's the issue. Like other characters, maybe it could work, but it's the wrong character to do it with. So hopefully that makes more sense of like how I feel with what's going on there. In terms of how I feel about the game, I still do at the end of the day rate this as the third best Persona I've played out of the 3 I've played. Now that doesn't mean it's a bad game, it doesn't mean it's a terrible game, it just means that case of like, it was going to be in the top slot for a long time. It was doing really good stuff with the Royale version. I really, really liked it. Again, I loved what they were doing with Ryuji. I absolutely loved that. And then they just ruin it. It's like, oh no, what have you done? What have you done? So it's sort of like, my views on it have shifted slightly. So it's sort of like, it goes to the third slot in how I'd rate them, which is Persona 4 Golden, Persona 3 Portable, Persona 5 Royale. But again, not a bad game, it's just the bottom of the only 3 that I've played. Someone has to be at the bottom, don't they? So it's that case of, yep, I'm going to be a bit salty for a while. Again, this is me in the future telling you this. I'm going to be a bit salty for a while, but don't worry. I calm down. Everything goes back to normal. It's all fine. Do not worry. We're good. And we will still be doing Persona 5 Strikers in future, don't worry about that. That will be coming. Still want to go over to Yakuza though, because of the recent Yakuza announcements. And if you're wondering when I'm recording this, by the way, today, the 23rd of Friday, at 4:10 in the afternoon in the UK. Yeah, so from the time this video should come out, about 3 hours ago. Because it is very much like I wanted to leave my thoughts to like the final moment that I could, you know, before we get it all nailed down and stuff. So again, like I said, ignore my saltiness. I get over it. I'm very upset with the writing. That's pretty much what's going on there. It's the writing I have an issue with. So anyway, back to past me, who's a little bit angry. Yeah, a little bit angry, a little bit salty. Maybe a bit of pepper in there as well. You'll see.
Sir!
What have I?
Huh? Is the medicine still affecting you?
Medicine?
Should we get him to a hospital? We should probably wait and see a little longer.
I must atone.
No! What's his heart changed? Did the temporary death serum not work?
Sir! If he's had a change of heart, will he blab everything about us?
That's what you're worried about. Oh dear.
Everything will be ruined!
What are we supposed to do about his campaign?
Announce that he's not feeling well.
Arrange a hospitalization in absolute secrecy. Don't let anyone near him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Keep the media out! Damn it, we have to do something!
Now, why is there like blood in that thing over there? Whoa!
What the?
Judging from his lacerations, it would appear he was kidnapped, then killed at another location, and...
Sojiro! Don't tell me. I'm gonna get angry if you don't come out. Sojiro!
Call it karma for you beating up Ryuji.
Hey, didn't know you guys were back.
You're the same as Ryuji!
Really? Are you gonna beat him up now as well? Ugh.
What are you talking about? I was taken to that asshole Shido's place. They suddenly told me I could go home. That's thanks to his change of heart, right?
Something like that.
Thought as much. They had me blindfolded the whole time, so I've got no idea where they took me. Though it sounded like they were oddly bustling about.
Looks like it's going well.
But man, my handsome mug was nearly ruined. That's all fine and dandy. But they really did a number on this place. Sorry to bother you two when you're tired, but I need you to help me clean up.
We just have to wait like usual now.
Hey, whose decision was it to add that scene? Because it's that sort of thing. It's like, my opinion of Persona 5 Royale went up and up and up compared to like the vanilla version of the game. It's just like, yep, loving it more and more, getting really invested, really liking it. It's like, it's dropped like a fucking stone right now. Because it's like, that is a terrible scene. That is absolutely terrible. It makes every single one of them, other than Ryuji, look like pieces of shit. Like, literally, that's what it does. It makes them look like villains. Awful people. Ryuji should get out of this group because he's the only good one left. Like, that's massive character assassination for the entire group other than Ryuji, right there. That is terrible. That is absolutely terrible. We finally did it, apparently. Thanks to Ryuji, but no one else cares. But done all we can. Started off with a huge announcement this time, after all. Can't wait for the results. But all that popularity doesn't matter anymore. Right, things like approval ratings aren't important now. It's like, it's just... That's such a bad scene. Especially at that moment. Like, you could place that maybe somewhere else and it might work. Might. But it'd be a stretch. Again, with Ryuji being the one who's like, he had his legs broken by someone. He was beaten up. It has trauma around that, yeah? And you guys slapped him and beat him up? For being alive? Fuck you! Right, things like approval ratings aren't important now. Yeah, we definitely did the right thing for society. We just gotta be proud about it, am I right? Of course. All that's left is to wait calmly for the results.
Alright. We should act as normal as we can while we're waiting, too.
It's just such a terrible scene. Just awful. Awful, awful scene. Ah. Anyway.
Hey! What?
It's that sort of thing. It's like, it was very likely until that moment that I was going to end up with like saying Persona 5 Royale. It's like, yeah, I can see that being the best Persona I've played. Worst one. We've dropped the worst one. Other than the original Persona 5. Like, it's still a good game, but it's like, no, I can't forgive them for that scene now. It's like, no. You just made the good guys look like terrible people. I can't bump it back up now. It's like, no, it's below. Like, if we're taking like the 3 Personas that I consider ones that like are on the scale at least. So we've got Persona 5 Royale, Persona 4 Golden, Persona 3 Portable. That's the ones I consider in my list of 3. This is bottom. It's just bottom. It's like, yeah. They were doing so well and then ruined it. Ruined it. Seriously requesting massage, blah blah blah.
You're so stiff. Like right here. And here.
I just can't believe they added that scene. It's just, why? Your body feels lighter, it's easier to move, who cares?
See you later.
It's like, just terrible. Alright, I'm heading home, don't overwork yourself, okay, whatever. This guy doesn't deserve a massage. Oh, such a horrible, bitter taste in my mouth with this game now, where it's like, ugh, what did they do? Why did they do that? Why? Okay, why? That's why. Right, airsoft shop. It's again, it's like, it doesn't make it a bad game or anything, it's just, in the ranking of Persona games for me now, it's like, it's put it at the bottom. That's my point. It's like, no, still good game, don't get me wrong on that, still good game, it's just, it's at the bottom of the Personas for me now. Because it assassinated the entire group other than Ryuji. What the hell were they thinking? What the hell were they thinking? What's up? Got a call from Suda. Why not tell you the details? You got some time? Feel like my bomb grows stronger. I should really get a hanged man persona.
Hey, inmate!
I still get kicked in then, apparently. Alright, so we want a hanged man.
Justine, read here.
Where are we? Hanged man. Hanged man. May as well get like a hermit as well, because I think I still need to get that sorted as well.
Accept this persona.
There's a
A
hanged.
fee is required and accept this persona.
And what was the one? Empress? Because what I was after? There we are.
A fee is required. This is your power. Done already? What?
Alright, so I want to go back.
No slacking off.
Alright, let's go speak with him then. I'm back. Right, yep. Hekakonkatonkatees. Hang out with him.
Good.
Yeah, come to the back.
Actually,
You're exactly the person I was hoping to talk to. Suda rang me up a while back. Told me to forget everything he was threatening me with. I honestly thought it was some kind of joke at first. But I ain't seen or heard from him since. You know, I almost felt like I was talking to the old Suda somehow. My sworn brother. You think a guy can really go through a drastic change that quick? I don't know. What kind of answer is that? I don't really want to talk, but you should probably think about taking this a little more seriously, kid. Anyways, something fishy is still going down. But Suda changing, it's a real load off my shoulders.
that's right.
Oh, and this probably means our deal's through with her. I mean, your end of the bargain was driving Suda away, and you did that and then some. One more thing.
Yo,
I know I kind of fired you and all, but do you think you'd maybe want to keep on working here with me? I understand kids these days have all sorts of commitments, but I get it if the answer's got to be no. It's like, I'm back, baby. It's like, I guess I could consider it. Don't give me that attitude. I know you want to come back. Don't go expecting me to make the job any easier for you, you hear? I'll be counting on you, kid. Ren. Feels like my bond with Hawaii is growing even deeper.
All right. Good.
Alright, first order of business is taking out the trash. Come on, we gotta get rid of these prototypes. Disassemble them and wipe off the prints before we toss them though, okay? Oh, and I'm not letting you leave till they're done. I don't need proficiency, no one cares about that.
See ya.
Nice work today. Ba-bum-bum-bum-bum. Hey, what's going on? About Suda. Let's keep an eye on him for a while. Seemed like he was on the level, but can't be too careful. Understood. Good. If anything bad happened, it'd already be too late. I'm just gonna hang back and run the store for a while. Safer that way. And that means I'm gonna teach you all you gotta know about the business. Hope you're ready for it. Okay, counting on you, Ren. He's counting on me? Oh no.
I've reconsidered my opinion of you, inmate.
Oh, thank you.
The look on your face seems to be that of a man who has accomplished a great deed.
To think you would use the trap set against you to entrap them. I've never seen a dramatic resurgence such as that. Truly marvelous. Those are the only words I can think of to describe you.
Well, do I get any rewards?
Well then, if there is another opportunity, I shall present them at that time. You've even overcome a mysterious misfortune. There should be no one left to hinder your rehabilitation. Your rehabilitation will be completed shortly. That is, if everything goes well, without any problems.
Take your time. Oh?
Damn. How many times have I had this dream?
Yeah, maybe tell them about it.
Or could it be that it's not a dream at all? My memories aren't any closer to coming back to me. But might there be something I'm supposed to remember? Oh. If I'm really not human, and if the truth of that comes to pass down in the depths of mementos, could it be that I'll...